Hey guys, really good and Joke Fox here, and I'm gonna start this new what if that I actually want to try. It's what if Deku was a failed Nomu experiment. Yay, I'm gonna be sad at the end of the series. Great. Okay, so this is how Deku will look like when he was saved by the heroes. Well, I'm gonna just start the what if for you guys could actually hear the story. So I'm gonna say this is close to the end of the forest training arc. And Bakugo was grabbed was let go with Mr. Compress uncompressing him and Dabi grabbing his neck and trying to pull him into the portal. Midoriya was quick enough to run and bite Dabi's hand before he could let go of Bakugo. Then he kicked Bakugo out of the way, but Dabi didn't see what he was grabbing anymore since he felt a pain on his hand and then nothing on the palm of his hand. So he grabbed the first thing that was there, and it was the cast for Midoriya's arm. And Midoriya was pulled in to the portal to where the League of Villains are. And everyone was now pretty much almost giving up hope since Izuku was kind of the voice of reason. Like, if there was any fight, Midoriya will be the first one there trying to actually stop the fight and actually trying to figure out what happened to solve it. Instead of letting it get even worse. So, Bakugo, Todoroki, the duplicate arms, and I forgot the bird guy's name. They were all shocked that technically Midoriya just gave himself up to villains just to keep people safe. Well, ain't that a sweet child? I'm gonna say when Dabi pulled Midoriya into the portal, so I would just say that Midoriya was amazing to everyone. He was kind, generous, always had a smile on his face. But when Dabi pulled Midoriya to the other side, the villains were all upset at Dabi. I would say mad right now, for it could accentuate what Shigaraki's feeling. But I would say that would be the worst days of Midoriya's life. I would say a week gone past, Midoriya was missing. Everyone at UA started feeling guilt, especially the ones that were there with Midoriya. Like, they could have done something to save the broccoli boy. But they did nothing. So while the week gone past, Midoriya was tortured and started losing his anything except for his sanity. He tried to keep that on for so long. I will say that when the day has come to find these League of Villains, All Might wasn't hesitant at first since he took his successor, Izuku Midoriya. But when they find when they find him, they will. Well, I will have to edit that bit out if I figure it out. But everyone at UA are now upset and told to go home and not come to school since it's under lockdown. Inko is upset with the school because her son was just kidnapped and they did nothing to save him. So yeah, Mother's adrenaline plus anger is not. Inko will tear the city apart just to find her Izuku. I would say that Izuku started losing himself every time since he was chained to a wall and tortured. I would say All For One tried to see what quirk he has, but I would say Midori was quick and tries to hide it and successfully done it somehow. I'll try to figure out how. And All For One decided to give him 2 quirks. Remember that I forgot her name, but she's part of the Wild Wild Pussycats. Ragdoll, I just remembered. All For One took Ragdoll's quirk. I would say he took another person's quirk that gives quirks away. But, well, technically not gives them, it makes the quirks and then gives them away. So yeah, that's the quirks that All For One gives deku. First the giving and then ragdolls. I would say that Izuku is now a few more weeks past. Izuku is now dead inside. So now he's tortured so bad that it kind of broke him. He never smiled. He always stayed awake. That's why he has bags under his eyes where you could see when he's gonna be attacked again. First it was Toga, then Dabi, then the guy with the giant cement thing. I would say Shigaraki wanted to disintegrate Izuku, but Toga wouldn't let him because she loves Izuku, apparently. So I would say Momo, just remember that you put a tracking device on one of the Nomus. And at this point, she's already at the hospital and healed. I would say that she tries to contact the heroes and successfully does. But they were a little shaken up because they thought it was another complaint from Inko. So they tried to ignore it, but when it continued, they answered and found out it was Momo for all along. I would say Momo told them, hey, I just remembered that I put a tracking device on one of the Nomus that those villains had, so please come and I'll get you a tracking device where you can track down those guys and save Izuku. Or Midoriya, I don't know what she calls Izuku. I'd say by when they got back, Izuku will have several scars on his body. Izuku will stop smiling until someone shows him again what real friends and guardians actually are. Great. But Izuku always kept hope in his heart that one day, just once, the heroes will find him. He just kept it for so long that he never actually gave it up. Then All For One decided to torture him more by strapping him to an electrical chair. Or not strapping him to an electrical chair. I would say he put like a choker that sends an electrical zap, but All For One controls it with a remote, and he could pump up the ratio of the electricity. So Izuku was tortured for several weeks. So I would say, I'm sorry if I sound sick, I am a bit sick. But Izuku is now broken inside. I would say when All Might and every other hero gets there and deals with the League of Villains, and the League of Villains get teleported to where All For One is, and everything else, All For One comes out after Tiger finds Ragdoll. Izuku, actually no, All For One comes out, All Might sees this, and the pairs, well, not All Might. I forgot that guy who gave Bakugo jeans and that hairstyle. So I would say this will be all over the news, so that means everyone that went to UA will see what they do. Well, we'll see what happened. I would say that the news was spread out that one of UA's students was kidnapped. And when other family members, I would say like Katsuki Bakugo's family, finds out that Izuku Midoriya, the boy from when they were like the boy who never stops smiling and always loves to help, was taken, they were shooken up. So when they saw what happened, they are now terrified. I would say All For One actually had like a mind control quirk and mind controlled Izuku so far that he gave Izuku something that overrides his quirk to maximum potential, and if he overexerts his quirk, he could actually really not use his quirk since he overexerted. Okay guys, I have to say that this is part 1, and this will be all for today because I need to stop being sad because I am upset right now. So I have to go. Bye.